am your host, your ghost host.
Bruce, aka Haunted Husband. Hauntober rolls on into Beacon Pines. Now, if this is your first time or your 100th time on my channel, hit the subscribe button, won't you? By subscribing, you'll be notified when my videos go live daily. I cover live indie games, indie demos, great content like this from indie developers. So you're all things indie, you found your hauntware.
We have 999 happy haunts here.
But there's always room for one more. Hit the subscribe button today and become part of the mansion. So you're looking at this and thinking like, why Beacon Pines? Well, it's not traditional as far as like scary goes. Supernatural, maybe. Spooky, maybe. It's a mystery. It's kind of dark a little bit. So, I mean, it kind of fits in there. I had so much fun with it. Plus, it kind of fits the mold. I want to play some more of it. So, right into Hauntober it goes. Beacon Pines is a cute and creepy, there's the word creepy, adventure set within a mysterious book. Sneak out late, make new friends, uncover hidden truths, and collect words that will change the course of a fate. This was released September 22nd of this year, 2022. Extremely positive reviews on Steam. Has the tags of colorful, exploration, single player, story rich. In fact, if you go right up there, you'll find a link to the first time I played this. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks, I believe. But definitely go check out the first video. See where we got up to. Because I think when we start this, it'll pick up right where we left off, which is kind of important. But I'm going to stop talking now because
There's no turning back now.
hit that like and subscribe button, and away we go. Hiding Spot Games, fellow traveler, thank you very much.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that a new sign?
The fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
Smart kid. I'm definitely not touching that thing.
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
That's 2.
1 more to go. The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth. Zzz.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on here?
There was only one way to find out.
Some creepy music.
The water looked almost diseased. It flowed slowly into the woods.
It's coming from that garden
The
hose.
hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He had no problem poking around in there. Mission accomplished.
Luca
Locked.
thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Crap. Really?
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light.
This is a story about...
This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal.
Very true.
The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy, but don't let that discourage you.
Jeez. Dead already. Well, thanks for playing. No, I'm kidding.
You will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different.
I don't think that's what I need.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Did he just walk up and kick her? Make a break for it. What have you done? That little prick just kicked me? Well, you won't, little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Let's get to the Valentine warehouse with Rollo. Sorry about that. Rollo can get overexcited sometimes.
Solomon Valentine, current ward of and future successor to the Valentine fortune, huffed as he brushed off his pants.
A town complete and utter fools. One wonders if it's worth taking anything here seriously. Either way, I'm really sorry. No matter how are you doing? Me? Yes, with all the business about your mother and whatnot. Oh, I'm getting by. Still no word from her after all? No. That's truly a shame. Your grandmother has taken residence to keep house? Yeah. And how's that going? We mostly stay out of each other's way. You make it sound like she's rarely at home. It's not like that. She just has a lot to do. She's still settling in and trying to figure out what to make ends meet. Indeed. Well, count your blessings. It's better to have a caretaker who is rarely around. Everyone who tries to compensate by smothering you with attention. That doesn't sound so bad. Trust me when I say, it's best to rely on yourself. Family has a way of creating more problems than they solve.
Solomon trifled a gesture toward the approaching heiress Valentine.
Speak of the devil. Don't wander off like that. I'm much too busy to be looking all over for you. Apologies, heiress. I was just taking a stroll through town. Strolls are for commoners. You're a Valentine now. I want you to be present for the construction of the history of the museum. The future of this town relies on its ability to remember our family's great past. Of course. Don't want to talk to this dirty old man again? Look at my boy, hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Nuckreed, kinda in a hurry right now. Boy's got too much of his father in him. I win. A little help. I am the champion. Were we racing? Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seems longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You need to pace yourself next time. Not sure why I take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How do we get around the electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Paul always says you can't figure out a plan. You can't figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part, establishing that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. Well, you're a genius. I think that did it. Luca, you never failed to impress.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever any doubt? This definitely needs investigating. Good thing the two ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble! Did you feel that? What, the excitement in the air? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Oh man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. The stumpter's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. I can't really see what's in it here. Who did all of this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. We're sure that isn't the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo. It would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Come on, Lady Luck. So what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone? Hold two phones. Check out these bad boys. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command to Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic. Ground command, you're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me a hand. I'm trying. My hands are all covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that. Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. That definitely looks like a body bag.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
Oh god, tell me that's not what I think it is. Luca, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? A ridiculous hat? When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for clues.
Rollo felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
Snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
Some sort of badge or something. What does it say?
Rollo held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag. Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I'm not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slimy covered hand would be in here? Ah! I'm beginning to see the benefits of those run for your lives plan. Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca? I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass. Well, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. It's what I do. Oh, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend.
Oh, they found a friend in the dumpster.
The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. Uh-huh. So that'll need to be delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello? Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? I really sort of just ran around a bit.
Rand's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You're to stay in this house for the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here until you get back. Good. Well, that was strange. Anything going on over here? Maybe out the back door? La la la, just staying home.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
they coming from inside the house? Hello? Is anyone there? I think his room is this way. Hello? Rose, that you? Over? Strange. Someone knock on the door? Oh, hey, Roxy. Is this about, accidentally kicking you yesterday? Is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in the Weepwood, and then it was late and we came home. Weepwood, if he's alive, I'm going to kill that little creep. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else he said?
His mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. I need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
I can feel my heart beating in my throat. Rollo? Where are you? Am I supposed to leave the house? I don't know where the library is. Is it this way? This way? Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rollo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had processed some answers. Told him that was fine. He'll wait right here until he gets back. Look cool, man. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. Important thing is, we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Toby looked up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start talking to me and tell me about... Look, no offense, but I got my own stuff to take care of. God, you're a joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer some questions. Yep. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm just standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy. I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Oh, my parents wouldn't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting into trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to the check the Weepwoods. Our shift doesn't end for another couple hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be a great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I will check the Deep Woods. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwoods. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. I don't know where the library is. Hi, Griffin. Has Rollo been by? Haven't seen him all day. I'm sure he'll show up safe and sound. And when he does, tell him that there's a strawberry chocolate double scoop waiting for him on the house. He'll like that. Hey, History Museum. It's a laughable, really. Did you happen to see Rollo in there? No, just a shadow of a family. Clinging on to a town, clinging on to the past. Feel free to check for yourself. Don't expect to have your mind blown.
We all know Beacon Pines is a great town. What you may not know is great towns grow from mighty roots. And that is why you cannot tell the story of Beacon Pines without telling the story of one Shopper Valentine. Young Shopper's keen intellect and strong moral fiber led to a grand vision. A vision of a community dedicated to a better tomorrow. In his own words, a better tomorrow is within our grasp, but it requires a singular mind to harness it. Lucky for us, he decided to grow that vision here, in Beacon Pine. And how does one grow a better tomorrow? With fertilizer, of course. Valentine's Fertilizer Company became the lifeblood of a town yearning for purpose. But then tragedy struck. A scientific experiment gone wrong. An accident which took Shopper away from us far too soon. To this day, we struggle to pick up the pieces. But one foul harvest isn't enough to stop the people of Beacon Pines. The spirit of Shopper Valentine lives on. It lives in the hearts of everyone with a dream for a better tomorrow. Together, we will follow his example and grow a bountiful future. Paid for by the Valentine family and the Valentine Fertilizer Company Remembrance Fund.
That was unhelpful. His eyes went wide in disbelief. What do you mean, vanished? That's impossible. Oh my. He doesn't even see his thing. Yeah. Ah. Hi, Luca, what's up? You haven't seen Rollo around here recently, have you? He hasn't come around here much. Not since they made a rule that he can only order decaf. Hey, Don. Is it true about Rollo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking on the reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. Who would be doing all that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family has always been suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rollo could be? Best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where'd you see him last? We were in the Weepwood, right by Valentine's Fertilizer. I'll check out Weepwoods when my shift ends. I'll do my best work at night. Appreciate it. Library this way?
Jeff's Hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Well, he's not here.
There were rarely any actual new additions. Simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Yuck.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Succulent.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting lines of our time, by Patrick C. Montesquieu.
Oof.
Mycological phosphorescence.
More like my completely loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read. Cellular biology and the chemistry of mitosis.
Boring. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rollo come by? No. I was actually surprised. He's usually here early on the days when a new issue drops. Rollo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet you where you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Ooh. Roger that, Space Cadet.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser revered spin-offs.
So you got the achievement nerd. How dare you, sir?
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey, Kato.
Kato was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
Oh, hey, Luca, you snuck up on me. Good book? Don't know, just started
He
it.
gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's on to the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know that around 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are two queens in a hive, they'll fight to death for supremacy? Fight! That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rollo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuckreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn. You're new here. Yep, not by
Beck's
choice.
family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rollo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like missing. Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up! What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky. Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. Yeah, well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me and Rollo. I guess Rollo's my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. Suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? No, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes on the dirt looking for beetles. Can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I'll see why that would have to do. He's talking about the beetles, man. Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no meteorologist. Just keep your eye out for him, would you? Of course. Dang, they boarded up the way in.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze aren't definitely not what I'm expected from this place. I have no idea what this stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick.
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray. Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this gunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yup. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yup. She looks fine to me. Well, hello, I don't think we've been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yup. You probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new. Why would you hang around with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true they got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm going to tell you one time. Don't talk about my family. Haha, look who's grown a backbone now that there's a girl around. First his pop's coke, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city, but a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, it's time to bust out the...
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Hey, Tish, you want to see something cool? Yup. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arm.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yup. Hi-yup. Hi-yup.
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for interruption. I think you were just threatening us?
Eddie's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh, God.
Chapter 4.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for a look at Beacon Pines on this Hauntober. It's a lot of fun, very interesting. We're just getting to the meat and potatoes of it all. Where's Rolo? What happened to him? What's the secret of the ooze? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle style. But if you head down in the description below, you'll find a link to the Steam page where you can pick this up for yourself. It is $20 USD. And if you can't swing that, definitely make sure you wishlist it for future consideration should it go on sale. If you enjoyed the video, like and comment as always. By watching and liking the video, you tell YouTube to show it to more people, so forth and so on. Plus, when I see those thumbs up, it makes my day, 100%. I'll be back at it again tomorrow with more indie games, indie demos, great content like this from developers for more Hauntober. And until then, my mysterious detectives in this creepy, creepy place, I will... Oh, there's my sign. Haunt you later. Found it.